Imagine making all of your money becoming rich, promoting filth and degeneracy, and then thinking that you can come out here on the internet and shame men for wanting to play Grand Theft Auto 6 because the game is too violent and is no good for society. I'm going to tell you something, man. The Tate brothers out here, men talking reckless, talking about you shouldn't be able to play the game, man, unless you're 21, bro, or under the age of 21. That's crazy, man. Let's hear their thoughts, and I'm going to give you my opinion on the video game.
New GTA 6 is out. Have you ever played any GTA? This is a genuine question. I've never played any of them.
I believe that I played the first one. That's like a top-down, bird's-eye view kind of 2D game without any real graphic violence back when I was maybe 10 or 11.
I started playing Grand Theft Auto 2, and it was the same thing pretty much. Bird's eye view, and the graphics were so horrible that when you would shoot, you would see the bullets leave the gun. Like, it was one of the worst games I've ever played in my life, man. I used to hate it. Then the next time I played the game was Grand Theft Auto Vice City on PlayStation 2. Game changer. That's when, you were able to, explore your environment, and you could, drive a car, and pick up a prostitute. You go park somewhere dark, and, the car would start moving and stuff. We used to do that and just laugh.
Or 12, whenever it came out. I do recall that. But you know what? I'm going to speak about GTA 6 while you're on the topic, because now we're actually talking about something that's relatively important. Video games aren't necessarily evil. But, I remember when video games, because I'm very old, I'm an old man. I remember you used to play a little man in a red hat trying to rescue a princess and teaming up with your brother. Now, if rescuing purity from evil while teaming up for your brother isn't a good theme of a video game, then I don't really know what is. I'm not a fan of anyone under the age of 18, 21 maybe, playing video games where the goal is to shoot police officers.
Guys, remember, at 18, you can go to war and kill real people in real life. At 18, you could do that. But at 21, you can play a video game.
I just don't think that's good for society. With all the amazing graphics and engines and whatever people put into these video games, I feel like you could create a better objective with the game, Maybe you are the police officer. Maybe you are trying to stop...
Sorry, carry on.
He's full of shit, man. Even he knows it. Imagine buying a video game so you could play cop. How boring would that be, man? That game would only be fun if you can play corrupt cop. I mean, come on, let's be honest here. The reason we love this game is because we go in there and we can do things that you would never be able to do in real life. You understand what I'm saying? You can really take your imagination as far as the game allows you, man, and that includes everything. Obviously, if you have kids, man, if you got little kids, man, if you got like a 5, 6, 7-year-old kid, man, yeah, 8, 9, maybe 8. Yeah, you should keep them away from these types of games, man. At 9 and 10, man, if you're raising your kid right, bro, your kid should be mature enough to know and understand that video games are not real life and that you never act out what you see on TV or in a video game. I know in my generation, by the age of 9 and 10, we all knew better than to go out there and actually try to do what we seen on TV, yet alone a video game. Like, we were very aware that this was not real, it was fake, and it was for entertainment purposes only. So if your child by the age of 9, 10 years old is not mature enough to play one of these games, man, yeah, that's a parenting issue, my man. Would I allow my 9, 10-year-old son to play the game? And it's a very difficult question to answer. You want to know why? Because at the end of the day, if you don't play it in your crib, guess what? At some point, he's going to play somewhere else, man. And you never know, man. There's going to be a bunch of other little kids there, man, playing that game. Next thing you know, man, he's introduced to something else. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, they put some corn on TV. You know what I mean? So, yeah, maybe 9, 10 might be a little too young, but when I was 9 and 10, I was playing Mortal Kombat. I was playing Mortal Kombat way before then, man. We were watching Dragon Ball Z and shit. So, yeah, man, I don't really think that you can really blame video games for anything that's wrong with our society, because they kind of try to make the argument when the movie The Joker came out with Joaquin Phoenix. They were saying that, that this is going to cause violence and this and this and that. And you know what ended up happening? Absolutely nothing but people going up to the Bronx to take pictures in the famous steps that the Joker was dancing up and down. That's all that happened, man. Get out of your head, people. I understand that there's a lot of shit that you see in video games sometimes that some people may not feel like it's good for the kids, man. But again, if you're raising your kids right, man, they're gonna know that's just a game, man. But yeah, man, those are my thoughts on the GTA situation. 21 is wild when you can go to war at 18. Peace.